American slavery. America and slavery developed side by side. It is a shared history defined by laws, rebellion, and eventually civil war. From 1619 to 1710, many laws were passed regulating the lives of blacks and Native Americans. Laws were passed declaring black servants were slaves for life. Anyone born of a slave was also a slave. Blacks could not sell goods. It was illegal for whites to marry blacks or Native Americans. Blacks could not carry arms. Blacks and Native Americans were required to have a pass to walk at night. Any black that killed a white person was subject to the death penalty. Of course, some tried to fight back. In 1676, Bacon's rebellion united both slave and indentured whites to fight for freedom. 1711, northern states that had not legalized slavery began to prohibit importation of black and Native American slaves. In 1731, Spanish-held Florida declares that fleeing slaves would not be sold nor returned. Then came American freedom in 1776. The Declaration of Independence stated, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Written by Thomas Jefferson, who owned slaves. Yet slavery remained, with northern states slowly passing laws prohibiting the importation of slaves, and southern states becoming more entrenched in the tradition of slavery. And the fight for freedom continued. By 1804, in Pennsylvania, the Underground Railroad is officially established. In 1836, Texas wins independence from Mexico, legalizes slavery, and prohibits free blacks from entering the state. In 1850, approximately 300 Seminoles and blacks in Texas headed to Mexico for freedom, inspiring many to follow. By the way, that year, California was admitted into the Union as a free state. 1860 onward, we see states begin to take sides for or against slavery, with many laws being passed on both sides, until the Civil War of 1865. With that war came a legalized end to slavery, but not an end to prejudice, discrimination, or white privilege. And so the fight for equality continues.
Created using Powtoon.